What if I told you the most powerful force shaping your thoughts, emotions, and even morality isn't God, law, or love, but money? For thousands of years, gold coins, paper bills, and digital screens have done more than buy things. They've rewired the human brain. Money doesn't just change economies, it changes people. Their choices, their fears, and their dreams. Before money, humans traded favors, goods, and trust. But trust was fragile. Then came the first currency, shells, beads, gold, symbols that represented value. For the first time, worth existed outside the body. Our brains began linking these symbols to survival, triggering the same pleasure centers as food and love. Neuroscientists discovered something astonishing. When we see money, the brain releases dopamine, the chemical of desire. To the brain, money isn't paper, it's potential. The more we chase it, the more our brain rewards us, creating an endless loop of wanting more. In ancient Greece, philosophers warned of this obsession. Plato wrote that love for gold corrupted the soul, yet kings and merchants couldn't resist. By the Roman era, money had already become a form of psychological control. An empire held together not just by soldiers, but by silver. Even religion tried to fight money's influence. Medieval priests preached that greed was a sin, yet the church collected vast wealth. The paradox was clear. Even faith couldn't escape the pull of gold. Slowly, the brain began to associate money not just with survival, but with power. When paper money arrived, something deeper shifted. Wealth was no longer heavy or visible. It became an idea, a belief. People started valuing imagination over reality. The mind learned that symbols could be more powerful than the thing itself, the very essence of human psychology. The Industrial Revolution didn't just build factories, it rebuilt minds. People stopped working for survival and started working for profit. Money replaced meaning. For the first time, humans' sense of worth was measured not by character, but by capital. Money began creating a new emotion, envy. Studies show that seeing others with more wealth activates pain centers in the brain. Status became addictive. We no longer wanted enough. We wanted more than others. By the 20th century, the world became a casino of dreams. The stock ticker turned into a heartbeat of human greed and fear. Every rise and fall of numbers sent waves through our neurons. We didn't trade stocks, we traded dopamine. Then came the advertisers, modern alchemists of the mind. They learned that money and emotion could be fused. A perfume could mean love. A car could mean freedom. They rewired human desires, selling identity itself. Credit cards broke the final barrier. Money was no longer physical, it became invisible. Psychologists found that people spend more when they can't see money leaving their hands. The brain, deceived by plastic, forgets pain and spends without guilt. Debt rewired the modern brain with anxiety. Studies show debt activates the same fear centers as physical danger, yet millions live with it daily. Normalized fear turned into economics. Money became not just what we earn, but what we owe. Then came the internet, a new battlefield for the brain. Digital finance turned money into pixels. Notifications and crypto charts now trigger dopamine faster than any casino ever could. The line between reward and addiction vanished. When money became psychological, morality became flexible. People began justifying anything as long as it paid well. Studies reveal money can reduce empathy. The richer we feel, the less we relate. Humanity traded connection for calculation. Biologists say money hijacked the brain's ancient survival system. We evolved to seek food and safety, but now those instincts chase digits on a screen. The primitive brain can't tell the difference. Survival has been replaced by status. Politicians, corporations, and media learn this. Fear sells. They discovered that economic fear keeps people obedient. The more uncertain the world feels, the more we cling to money, and the easier we are to control. Wealth no longer means peace. Studies show that beyond a certain income, happiness stops rising. Yet the pursuit never ends. The brain adapts. What once felt rich soon feels ordinary. The result? Endless dissatisfaction in a world of abundance. But not all is lost. Neuroscience shows that giving money away activates the same pleasure centers as receiving it. Generosity rewires the brain toward happiness, the original currency of humanity, empathy. As AI and digital currencies rise, our brains face a new challenge, distinguishing value from illusion. The question is no longer how much do we have, but what have we become? The next evolution isn't technological, it's psychological. In the end, money didn't just build civilizations, it built the human mind itself. It taught us ambition, greed, innovation, and fear. But the final truth remains timeless. Wealth was never in gold or paper. It was in our ability to imagine, to connect, and to care. That's what truly rewired humanity.